What's up, everybody? So, I decided to come to y'all not to talk about or review any reality shows tonight. I decided to come to y'all and talk to y'all about some real shit that I just have been wanting to come to y'all and talk to y'all about for a while, but it's been like, how do I put it into words? And I finally figured out, I guess, today. Um, I guess my question is, I got a couple questions for y'all, though. So my main question is, why is it that everybody thinks that if they move on to someone else, like if they think that if they get hurt in one relationship, if they move on to the next one, that they're not going to get hurt? That's bullshit, because everybody's going to hurt you. You just got to figure out who's hurt that you can put up with, or, you know, can you put up with that person, or do you actually want to work the problems out with that person? And I think that a lot of people get relationships fucked up these days, because it's like they kind of think that, oh yeah, I have you now, so I don't have to do the work anymore because I got you. And that's just not the case. I think if a lot of people in relationships, and me being included, because I'm going through my own little breakup right now, and I'll be honest, I don't want to start over with somebody new. I'll just be honest about that. I'm not looking forward to starting over. That's just not what I want to do. But I think that people in relationships, we get in relationships and we think that, oh yeah, I got you, so we just need to sit here and look at each other. I think that people still, you should still date. You should still go out on dates and do stuff. I think that people get uh they get bored. I hear that a lot, and I've heard people saying that, oh yeah, I've just fallen out of love with them, and I'm just not into him anymore like that anymore. And I'm like, really? So what? Here's my question. What made you fall in love with the person in the first place? And what made you fall out of love with the person? So, and I think the biggest thing is people don't communicate and say, well, you know, you used to do this, or you used to touch me, you used to kiss me like this, but they're just, so they go out here and they look at this the next person that's telling them, oh yeah, I want you, you know, you're in a relationship now, and if you come over here to me, I'll treat you right. And because the thing is, that person that's saying they could treat you right, you're new to them. You look like a shiny new object to them. And that person, that while you're in a relationship, the person they're looking like, you're looking at them like, oh well, he doesn't do that, so I might as well leave and try to start over with somebody new. Then you do actually start over with somebody new, so you get with that person, and the same thing happens again. And then I also hear a lot of people saying, oh, niggas ain't shit, or bitches ain't shit, I can't find love anymore. It's not that. I don't think that. So I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all think that love exists? I think love still exists. I think that the people are fucking up love. I think that's the thing. People are getting physical attraction and lust mixed up with love, and that's the biggest problem. They think that, oh yeah, you know, I'm so attracted to him. And I always ask people, like when my friends come to me, that they tell me that they like somebody, and I'm like, okay, you like him, so what do you like about him? What does he do to make you happy? And if they can't answer me, then I say, well, maybe you guys should spend a little more time getting to know each other. Now, I don't think that you should be able to explain why you love somebody, because I don't think that, I think love should be unconditional. You shouldn't be able to explain that. I do think you should be able to explain what you like about somebody and what someone does to make you happy. I think people get those two things mixed up. I think that people, they get into relationships and they really like somebody a lot, and they get that mixed up with love, and they never grow into really like love that person. Because me personally, I think that if you were in a relationship with somebody for like a year, six months to a year, or 2 years, or, you know, like I see people, they break up and they're like, oh, I don't fuck with him no more, I don't give a fuck what happened to him. Really? I mean, me personally, if any of my exes, or even people that I'm not even friends with anymore, if they call me and tell me that we're going through something, I'm like, okay, well, what do you need? Because clearly I'm not cold hearted like that. I don't think that exes should like communicate with each other while they're in a relationship or whatever. But I think that, you know, if someone needs something, why y'all can't be friends? I think that me personally, I'm friends with all my exes, and I think that um yeah, I pretty much am friends with all my exes, and I think it's because I'm so loyal. Like I'm loyal to other people. Like I'll give more to other people than I even give to myself. Um, and I think people get loyalty mixed up with a lie or trust or something like that. Loyalty is after you and your ex break up, you don't get with that bitch that your ex didn't like. Or loyalty is you and your best friend has your best friend doesn't like somebody, but you're friends with that person. Loyalty is not talking about the mutual friend that you guys have while you're with the person that your best friend doesn't like. That's loyalty, and I think people get that mixed up a lot. They think that loyalty is like, oh, you wasn't supposed to do that. And I'm not saying that things are, you know, people, relationships need to learn, people, we need to learn how to build trust. And I think that we needs to be our friend's partner before we can even say that uh, we're in a relationship. Because if you can't say, like, that's my friend, and I think that's the problem. People are they're not taking out time to get to know each other, so they go through this relationship, and it's kind of like then you fall out, and you're like, yeah, I'm not feeling you like that anymore. So I think I'm gonna go over here, or we just need to separate. Me personally, I think that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Why would you want to start over with somebody new? Because, like I said earlier, everybody's gonna hurt you. Everybody has bullshit with them, and I hate when people say this stuff. Oh, fuck love, and all these people ain't shit. All these niggas ain't shit, and it's like, no, that's not the case. It's just that maybe neither one of y'all wasn't trying to work on what could have been probably a good longer relationship. Um, I just think people need to learn. I think a lot of people don't know what love is. I'm learning. Me myself, I'll be honest and say maybe I don't know what it is. So I'm trying to learn, and I know my biggest, me personally, I know my biggest thing is communication. Communicating with my partner. I know when we broke up, he said that communicating with him was a big issue because I don't know maybe how to express my feelings, I guess you could say. Um, Either, I guess, I don't like to say stuff because I know that sometimes my words can hurt people sometimes. So when I say stuff, people can get offended. So I kind of like wait, I guess, until things really tick me off. And then I'll say something and it comes out like, well, why'd you wait? And I'm like, yeah, and I think that happens a lot in relationships. People need to find that medium where they can say, hey, you know, I don't really like this, and you know, I don't like that you when you say this. Now, if the person continues to do that, if you tell them, then maybe that's time to move on. But if you guys haven't tried to work on anything and you're just saying I'm moving on, that's you can't say you guys let that relationship fail. I think, and I can't really say it's millennials. I can't say it's gays because I'm seeing it all over the place. Like, I'm seeing people that's been married for 20, 30 years and they're getting divorced. And I'm like, what? Y'all gonna let 30 fucking years go down the drain? I'll be looking at somebody like, you know, I was with, you know, my partner for almost going on 2 years. It would have been in September. And I'm like, I just feel like, why do people want to start over? Why do they think that starting over is going to change what's happening? A lot of times, you know, we need to work out what's going on with us first before we even start up. Try to even start over with somebody new. That's key number one. Me personally, I would rather go backwards with someone that I know than rather go forward. That's just how I am. You know, I just think that there's not a lot of people to choose from anymore. So why not get with the person that you're familiar with? You know, you pretty much know their ways. You know what they're gonna do. Y'all have a connection, and let's just be honest, y'all been fucking raw. Now you gotta get somebody. You gotta get to know somebody new. Bullshit, their lives, their ways. I mean, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just tired of seeing it. Like, I scroll down my timeline, and it's, you know, I'll see somebody like, oh, there goes Bay, and I love him so much, and then 3 months later they're with a new Bay, and in the next 3 months they're with a new Bay. That's that physical attraction and lust. Those people will be looking, that they're looking for something in somebody that they're lacking or they didn't get as a child. And I think people need to find that within themselves before they try to move on to someone else, because you're not going to find what you're looking for in somebody else. You have to find that inner peace or inner love, and then you could be happy. But yeah, I just wanted to come to y'all and really talk to y'all about some bullshit, because I think I'm really getting disgusted. I really don't want to get back out here and start dating again, because I think it's going to be like, it's crazy to think that you could give somebody your all and you could give them all of your time, and really, my biggest thing to me is time. I feel like, damn, give me my time back, you know? Like, you just feel like time is going down the drain after you done did all this with this person. You're like, really, you don't want to work it out? It's crazy to think that you could be in love with somebody one day, and then they're over you the next, while you sitting here bamboozled, wanting to work stuff out. They've already moved on in the head. And I think a lot of people move on in their head before they actually tell their partner. So they're already looking at something new. It's just like when you go out and you say, oh shit, I want these new shoes. And you got the new shoes, you loving them, you trying to put them with all the outfits to match them with, and like a month or two goes by, you're not so feeling the shoes no more, because maybe they got a scratch on them now, and or you know, you got some new shoes, you want some new ones, a new model came out, so you figure, oh, I'm gonna let these shoes go. People have to stop treating people like shoes or clothes. You can't replace everybody. That's just not the case. You cannot replace everybody, and a lot of people are going to go through life searching for something that they're just not going to find, and they're going to find themselves dating and fucking raw for the next 10 or 15 years. Then they're going to be 30 and 40 like, oh my God, I wasted my 20s and 30s away, and now I'm still single. Find what you want for you. Try to work things out before you try to move on. That's just the honest truth. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, because they think that, you know, oh, I ain't studying, I don't want to hear that. Call me stupid if you want to, but like I said earlier, I would rather stick with the person that I know their ways, than to start over with somebody new. And another thing that's really irritating me lately, that people say, oh, you're young, you'll find somebody new, or you have your whole life ahead of you. Not all the time. It's not. I don't think people should. That's not always good advice. I don't want anybody new, and that's really irritating when people say that, because maybe that person is not ready to receive that. So, yeah, that's my take on you know, what's going on. This is like part one. So maybe tomorrow I'll get back up here and give y'all part two. I don't know. I guess this one should be called. What should part one be called? You know, this is my can you work on love? Can you work on falling back in love? I think you personally can. I think people just don't want to, because like I said, there goes those shoes, those brand new shoes, or those brand new clothes that you see, so they look new, so you want to go out and get them. But yeah, leave comments and let me know what y'all think about this video. Bye.